very interesting little journey here the last several weeks. That I really, in my mind, decided to really focus on being here now on the job that we're doing. But every now and then I'll turn a corner and a little memory will come. And I was running lines in that room over there for about a week and a half, and I looked up and I went, "Oh, I had a class in here." It's hard to really assess in terms of, and I don't think that was your question, but when I think about what it's like here now and what it was like here then, I think you have a stronger program, you have a stronger faculty. I think the times were particularly informative then. And as I've gotten older and worked with people from our time, for many, many different walks, from big schools like Juilliard or NYU or to any state places, Michigan, different places, there was a very similar experience because of the sort of the ferment of the time that I think informed it. So I don't think we were more, I don't think there was more talent or more anything, except I just think it was a very volatile, passionate time that sort of informed everybody at that time. And so there was, people were rallying and doing all kinds of things, and the theater at the time seemed to have a great deal of passion to it, and the students did as well. And I remember you guys running off and doing whole independent projects, and
we wound up going off campus or on campus to the back of the student center and putting on our own
shows.
And that's kind of where the New Georgia Award germinates, the idea of independent thinking, of expressing yourself no matter what, and that if that passion drives you, that will help you later in life in business, because it's only that passion that will sustain you through the rough times,
the long haul
that you have if you intend to become a professional and stay in it.
That
So you got to find that passion early. Terribly successful. I don't understand how.
But I have sort of been informed, and one of the things I've really noticed a lot, there is quite a lot of that here now. There are a lot of independent projects. I'm seeing a lot of students who are very informed by their improv groups and which, so.
It's also cool to see Occupy Athens out front, just because it says that you're once again in a very interesting time.
Yeah.
And that is going to inform your work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that pretty much succinctly is the main difference. We weren't as large as it is now. It wasn't as, I think the curriculum is vastly improved in terms of, but I don't think it was about that. We were sort of in a real transition period. There really wasn't a conservatory, kind of a true conservatory kind of approach. What it was, though, was a great environment. I would say that more than anything else. And I think what I was informed by the most were a few really good teachers and a group of people that just sort of carried that passion onward. And we never intended it to be, out there 20 years later, but it did.
Quick point though is, like, if you go back in time to when that occurred, when this period was, it was at the end of a regime and the beginning of a chasm before the next regime came in.
That's right.
So you are in a period where the politics of the department have infected the students have infected the politics of the department, and everyone's going wild. And at the same time, you're doing plays, and you're trying to find yourself as an actor and see, or as a, if not a performer, in the business, in the art of theater, and where that takes you. I think that volatility was kind of part of the entire environment, plus politically in the country, it was volatile. So all of it was like,
it just infused everything we did. I mean, there was a teacher who taught puppetry that wasn't going to come back next year. We were going to shut the place down. And you remember that? And we were like, how could you? She has puppets. And people said, did you take a class? No. So I mean, that was kind of the way it was. We were going to march on the student union.